Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello wonderful people, welcome back again to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. And we drop news every day, and we also react to every videos that comes our way. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, we appreciate you for your massive support, and we say may God richly bless you all for supporting this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please kindly smash on the subscribe button, put on the bell so you get to know anytime we drop a new video. I have a video to present to you this very moment, and I will be watching that video with you. And after watching, let's drop our opinion constructively at the comment section, like our videos, and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Security has gone so bad in this country that we have to be very, very careful and very stringent in ensuring that we provide solution for the issues at hand. It's not about Sokoto State. Mr. President, across the whole Nigeria, across the whole nation, security has become menace. It has become cancerous. It has become so bad that the situation is becoming terrible, that uncontrollable too. Mr. President, security of lives and property is the primary responsibility of every government. Few motions we took this morning, or few bills we took this morning, are the bills that will address poverty. In addressing poverty, security also is a major part of what the Senate and what I feel the government should immediately treat. Mr. President, apart from the bandits, kidnapping, the issue of kidnapping, the issue of killing, now bandits go to hotels, even in Abuja. Armed robbers go to hotels, terrorize the inmates of the hotels, rob them, kill them, and move. In the southeastern part of the country, you can't even move freely on the roads anymore. They will kill you, murder you, drop you on the road. In southwestern part of the country, the same thing. It's becoming so bad that government has to do something very quickly, otherwise it will go out of hands. And it will get to a level where finding solution will be very problematic. Mr. President, even in Abuja here, yesterday somebody was kidnapped in Gudu. Gudu has boundary with Asokoro. Somebody was kidnapped in that place yesterday. So I feel that it's not just about Sokoto. We have to do something very urgently about security. I think the president has to address the nation. It has come to a level when he has to just address the nation on security. It's getting off hands. We must call a spade a spade. The sense of occupying sensitive position is to ensure that citizens, get the best out of that government. And what are the citizens looking for from the leaders? Security and welfare. Their security and their welfare.
The unfortunate incidents in Sokoto and other places, especially generally Northwest and North Central, is worrisome. This Senate has done everything, including the recently passed and signed into law supplementary budget to address, and let us at this time also commend the Nigerian Army and other security agencies for doing their best. What we are faced with is very different, and I don't think most of us imagined that such thing will happen by the bandits.
Therefore, the Senate accordingly resolves to observe 1 minute silence in honor of the fallen heroes and the civilians who lost their lives in the unwholesome activities of the bandits. 2. Urge the President and Commander-in-Chief to declare the bandits as terrorists and urge total war against them, including bombing all their locations to annihilate and eliminate them. B. Declare the non-leadership of the bandits wanted and track them wherever they are to for arrest and prosecution. Further worried that most of the bandits have now relocated to Southern Benin and the East local governments due to the sustained military operation at the Zamfara state axis. concerned that while the crackdown on the bandits was taking place in Zamfara State, no concerted effort or concrete measures had been taken in Sokoto State, leaving it totally exposed to the activities of the bandits. And the further worried that the present military onslaught on the bandits is not well coordinated because it is only being orchestrated in Zamfara State instead of all the frontline states ravaged by banditry, i.e. Sokoto, Katsina, Niger, and the Kaduna states.
Try to treat them in all the locations so that the bandits should not be escaping from one angle to another. We remember, Mr. President, yesterday, we were in the chamber here when a group of people, the Shiite, came in and did an attack in Gwarumpa, and 8 people were killed in that place. They also have another uprising in Mararaba from around the Yanyan area. So if we are not careful, Mr. President, without us knowing, they will soon come and invade Abuja. So therefore, Mr. President, there should be serious concern.
You see? You want to destroy our country. You don't use your private business. You don't use your private business to come and continue nuisance in a country of 200 million people.
Destroy the private business.
So what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let me see you.
Talk to me, Ojari.
Talk to him.
Shift. Make it so that they don't go to me. Come on for road job. Which guy your friend? Who tell you that you are my friend?
Okay, I'm your enemy.
Okay, you are my friend. You are not telling the truth. Tell the truth. You are an elderly man. You people have been constituting nuisance in this country for too long. We kept quiet. This country does not belong to any sect. We have 3 solid regions in this country.
It doesn't belong to any sect.
Yes.
And it belongs to the Fulanis like you.
It doesn't belong to anybody. Who told you I'm a Fulani man? You're a Kwara man. That's why you lost your identity. You are from Kwara State. You have lost your identity. You don't know where you come from. They should not use that to cause problem for the nation, for us. We have other things to think about as a nation. So many things. All the time they are talking about beating about the bush. Everybody said they should give 150 billion for grazing. For what? Grazing business is a private business. This is their business, is private business. It's federal government rearing cattle. It's cattle and NNPC. So how much are they paying to us that every day we won't hear what? Every day they talk about grazing. How many cows is in this country? They went to Ghana. Ghana pursued them there. They come to Nigeria. They think they can come here and cause problem for us every day because we keep quiet. This thing is a private business. They can't use their private business to continue nuisance in a country of 200 million people. They can't be telling us all the time, how much are they paying as tax in this country? Tell me, how much is Meetiala paying as tax in this country? How much are they paying? Put together as association. How much is the tax? That every day, what we'll be struggling about is how to do grazing. How many cows is in this country that we cannot hear word?
Go to Brazil. Go to Australia. Are they not having cows? There is a way the governors can provide at least 50,000 hectares in every state. Then they will now bring the type of plant that the cows used to. They will now plant such in each state. In each state. Well, you say it can't happen. It can happen. You are challenging. This is the problem. You see it now. Somebody is telling me it can't happen. You see it. You say it can't happen. You see it. Can you see? Can you see what I'm saying? We are the problem. You see it. We are the problem. We are the problems. Can you see this one now? It's already your intolerance. You see? And you see it. You see yourself. Can you see? Can you see? You have your right. You have your own right. But your right is your left. You see, you see yourself. This is how some of you. This is the little brain you have.
But not that you allocate certain budget, that is percentage of taxpayers' money, and put it on ranches. It should not go well. You go to Alaba market, you see Igbos. They have their shops, they are transacting their businesses without asking federal government to come and budget, make special allocation for their businesses. Nigerians will not like it. But if government want to come by way of aiding them, grant them, give them a grant that they will be able to pay soft interest, soft loan, then they can take off.
140 million, you say? Let them give that to him. 140 billion. Oh, that's a whole lot. That is like a budget for some states. For ranching. No, I think that's too much. You know, honestly, that's too much. Just for ranching? No, that's too much. How many of them? Do you have a census of this number of people that have this cattle? First things first, we need to get to the point where we say, okay, these are the number of persons that have this cattle. These are the number of cattle we want to ranch before we begin to attach a figure to it. Does he have that statistics? If he has that statistics, he can say if he wants ₦1 trillion and he has the statistics that we have 1,000 herdsmen, we have 20,000 cattle to take care of, then we can give him, if he says ₦1 trillion and statistically that will cater for them. Why not? But you don't just wake up and say you want 140 billion, you say, for ranching. Is that right? No. He needs to give us the statistics, the data on which he's basing that amount for.
So when we are talking of banning open grazing, everybody should embrace it. But government should look for alternative where they can have ranches. Whichever state is ready to grant ranches, they should take from those states, and they can always transport their cows to go and sell. It's a business. If you take your cow from here to Enugu, you look at the cost of transportation, add it to the selling price, and sell. And if people in Enugu, if they feel like eating cow, they will travel to Kano and buy their cows. You don't force people to go to their villages and take their land and say in the name of ranches.
But the main thing, the problem on this coin is not bringing out 140 billion, but at the end of the day, in fact, the money will enter into the private pockets of the people in the government. So at the end of the day, we find out that it will not solve the problem.
Yes, ranching is good. It's capital intensive. Anybody who wants to go into cattle business, they should put themselves together and raise the money. The people who rear cattle are not the owner. It's the rich people that fund them. So they should put their head together and create ranches. Yes, the federal government can support them, but the federal government cannot do that for them 100%. And any money the federal government wants to release should be forwarded through the banks, and the banks should be made to account for it for the purpose of ranching, because it should not be given to them free. They should pay back the money.
We hear of SMSE, they help small-scale business. Is that not so? We can also take this to be small-scale businesses. Do you understand? It could be they are owned by persons. Is that not so? They are now becoming a menace to the society. Why not the FG can step in and say, okay, let us help you fine-tune this your business that will be beneficial to the nation and also to you. So they could be assisted.